What is going on, guys? DBG here, and since there's not that much in 2K17 right now, I'm going to go over the all-time teams in 2K18. I'm not going to go too in-depth into them because I'm just after finishing recording going in-depth into these teams, and it was 32 minutes long, so I'm just going to glance over a lot of them. First up, we've got the Atlanta Hawks. Quite a good team. Lou Hudson at point guard, which is a little bit weird. I'd probably put Jeff Teague in there, but Lou Hudson was better for the Hawks. He just wasn't the point guard. Joe Johnson at the 2. Sorry, I'm struggling to speak. Unfortunately, there's no Walt Bellamy in the team. I don't know. They haven't had him in the game since 2K15 from what I remember. Maybe they didn't even have him in 2K15. Dominique Wilkins at the 3, Bob Penn at the 4, the first ever MVP, and the Kevin Mitchell at the 5. So this is not a bad squad. Pete Maravich should be rated a tiny bit higher. I know he wasn't the best with the Hawks. He was better with the Jazz, but I still think he should be a tiny bit higher. We've got the all-time Brooklyn Nets. The only two players who've actually played for the Brooklyn Nets are Joe Johnson and Darren Williams. The rest were New Jersey Nets players. We've got Jason Kidd, 95 overall. I fully agree with that, but there's a point guard later who I think was probably better than Jason Kidd. That's rated lower, but Jason Kidd, I've no problem with him as 95 overall. Drazen Petrovic is 90, no problem with that. We've got Brook Lopez at the 5, Buck Williams at the 4, and we've got a 97 overall Dr. J at the 3. More than likely, this Dr. J will be able to shoot, so he'll probably make this team usable, to be honest. And we've also got Devin Harris, who'll be quite good because he's very fast. Keith Van Horn can shoot it. We've got the all-time Boston Celtics now, one of the best teams in the game. We've got Bob Cousy, 95 at the point. John Havlicek at the 2. Paul Pierce at the 3. Larry Bird at the 4. Bill Russell at the 5. 298 overalls, a 94, a 96, and 95. That's incredible. Kevin McHale in the squad, 95 overall. We've also got Robert Parrish, 93. Sam Jones, 92. Kevin Garnett, 91. Isaiah Thomas, 89. Rondo, 89. Ray Allen, 88. We've now got the all-time Charlotte Bobcats. Kemba Walker at the point. Really, not too much for the Bobcats. And the Hornets had a couple of decent years with Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning, but nothing spectacular. Kemba Walker from the Bobcats / current Hornets is in there. Who else is in there? Is Al Jefferson? Yeah, Al Jefferson, 86 overall. Should probably be a little bit higher, to be honest. Al Jefferson was a beast, especially in 2014, the year they made the playoffs. But where is Gerald Wallace and Tyson Chandler? Where is Gerald, especially Gerald Wallace? Where is Gerald Wallace? Now we've got the all-time Chicago Bulls. Derrick Rose, 94 overall at the point. Our first 99 overall of the day. Michael Jordan at the 2. We've got Scottie Pippen at the 3. Dennis Rodman at the 4. Artis Gilmore at the 5. And can someone explain to me why Joakim Noah is an 87 overall? In 2014, he was 4th in MVP voting. He should at least be a 90. I know Jimmy Butler obviously way better right now than Noah, but was Jimmy Butler ever 4th in MVP voting? Not really. I'm not going to say that Noah should be rated higher than Butler. Noah should just be rated the same as Butler, but Noah should definitely be a 90 overall. And now we've got the all-time Cleveland Cavaliers squad. Price, Kyrie, LeBron, who's a 99 overall, and then Brad Daugherty, who's big, and Zydrunas Ilgauskas, who's huge, 7'3". Now we've got an extremely underrated team, the Dallas Mavericks. Mark Aguirre should be higher than 88. Dirk, fair enough, 97. And Tyson Chandler. Why is Tyson Chandler an 82 overall? He was such a big part of a championship winning team. He definitely should be starting and probably should be about an 87 overall. Definitely really underrated. Now we've got the all-time Denver Nuggets. Fat Lever at the point, David Thompson, Alex English, Carmelo Anthony, and Dan Issel. I don't know who Dan Issel is either. Was he from the ABA days? I have no idea. Allen Iverson off the bench. Really? Allen Iverson for the Nuggets? I don't understand why Allen Iverson's rated 4 higher than Chauncey Billups. They literally traded Allen Iverson for Chauncey Billups and made the Western Conference Final that year. AI was great in Philadelphia, but he should not be higher than Billups on a Nuggets team. Now we've got the all-time Detroit Pistons team. Basically, a lot of the bad boys, a lot of the 04 team. No Tayshaun Prince, which is a surprise. He should definitely be in over Andre Drummond anyway. I know they have to have the microwave Vinnie Johnson. You have to have Rick Mahorn in. I know Drummond's been an all-star, but Prince over Drummond. Definitely Prince over Drummond. So now we've got probably the team that'll play best in game, the Golden State Warriors. 96 Steph Curry, 90 Clay, 94 Chris Mullin, 95 Rick Barry, 98 Will Chamberlain. Yes, a 98 Will Chamberlain. 96 KD on the bench, 90 Tim Hardaway, 89 Baron Davis. Baron Davis is in the game this year. We've got an 89 Draymond Green, 88 Sleepy Floyd, 87 Mitch Richmond. But where's Andre Iguodala and where's Andrew Bogut? Can someone tell me where the two of them are? Now we're on to another good team, the Houston Rockets. James Harden at the 1, T-Mac, Clyde Drexler, Hakeem Olajuwon and Yao Ming at the 5, Calvin Murphy. I'm sorry, I don't know who Calvin Murphy is. We've also got Ralph Sampson in the game. Ralph Sampson should be probably higher than 89, but I'm not going to complain too much about that. And a lot of people in the comments are saying that Rafer Alston should be in the team. Should he be in the best team for the Rockets? Probably not. But Rafer Alston would be so fun. If you guys don't know who he is, he was basically an and one superstar. And if he could pull off some of his street ball stuff in 2K, that would be incredible. But he's not in the team. We've also now got the all-time Indiana Pacers team. Unfortunately, one player is missing, and it's Reggie Miller, who people were predicting was going to be in the game. We've got Paul George in 91 overall, should be a little bit higher. They made 2 straight conference finals in 2013 and 2014, brought the Heat to 7 games in 2013. A lot of people forget about that. A lot of people forget how close the Pacers were to overthrowing the Heat as the best team in the Eastern Conference back then. Now we get the all-time Clippers team. Chris Paul, Corey Maggette. Corey Maggette in the all-time Clippers starters? Debatable. Bob McAdoo, a center playing at small forward. Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. So lob cities in the game. The bench, not great to be honest. Like, why is Eric Bledsoe in an all-time Clippers team? Like, really? Why is Eric Bledsoe in the team? And why isn't Elton Brand in the team? Or Chris Kaman, who was an all-star? Or Sam Cassell? But Eric Bledsoe's in the team when he was backup point guard to Chris Paul. But that's 2K logic. And we've got the Memphis Grizzlies now. My KOK team. Marc Gasol, 93 overall. I am delighted. I'm delighted with that one there. But quite a decent, solid bench, I guess. Like Shane Battier, Jason Williams, Mike Miller, Mike Bibby, Rudy Gay. Like, this team's not going to be bad. And it'll probably be my KOK team again next year. We've got the all-time Miami Heat team. Dwayne Wade, 97. LeBron, 99. Carrying the team. Alonzo will be good. Shaq should be a tiny bit higher. Probably 91 because he was a big part of the team when they won a championship. And he could have won MVP the year before. A lot of people forget that he was still in his prime, like his first year in Miami. Chris Bosh should be rated higher. Straight up, Chris Bosh should be rated higher than 88. We've got the all-time Milwaukee Bucks now, a great starting 5. If you replace Bob Andrews with Giannis, because Bob Andrews is only 6'5", that team becomes incredible. All-time Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Love, Kevin Garnett 97 overall. That's big. That is big. Karl Anthony Towns, 91. I still think that's massively overrated. Stephon Marbury, though. We got Stephon Marbury this year. Ricky Rubio, 84 overall. This team, alright. The greatest draft pick of all time, Christian Laettner. Wasn't a bust at all. One of the greatest players of all time. Now we're on to New Orleans Pelican squad. Chris Paul, 96. Baron Davis, 90. Jamal Mashburn, 89. Anthony Davis, 92. Boogie, 88. Tyson Chandler, 83. Peja, 82. A load of just shooters off the bench. It's weird that according to 2K, Allen Houston is the best shooting guard in Knicks history. Like, maybe it's true, but I'm kind of surprised. Like, Walt Frazier at the 1, Melo at the 3, Willis Reed at the 4, Patrick Ewing at the 5. Probably Earl Monroe should be in over him. Who else probably should be in over him? John Starks should be in over him. Kristaps Porzingis, kind of last guy in the squad. So if he's in this squad, Jokic should definitely be in the Nuggets squad. All-time Oklahoma City Thunder, Gary Payton, Russell Westbrook, Ray Allen, Kevin Durant, and Sean Kemp. This team is going to be exceptional, very fast. Off the bench, we've got Dennis Johnson, 89, should be rated way higher, won a Finals MVP. We've also got Jack Sikman, one of the most underrated players of all time. Dale Ellis, great shooter. Tom Chambers is going to just dunk on everyone. Detlef Schrempf, Serge Ibaka. This team is going to be good. Serge Ibaka should be rated higher than 86, especially the way he was around 2012. It was incredible. For the Orlando Magic, we have got Penny Hardaway, T-Mac, Grant Hill, Dwight Howard, and Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, not a good team, I guess. A really good team, but for some reason, Aaron Gordon's in the squad, and no Rashard Lewis or no Hedo Turkoglu, two of the major players that have made the finals. Now we're on to the all-time Philadelphia 76ers team. 97, Allen Iverson. 90 overall, Hal Groot. 2, Julius Erving, Billy Cunningham. We've actually got Billy Cunningham this year. Will Chamberlain at the 5. Let's see the bench. It's grand. Joel Embiid should not be in this team. No offense to Joel Embiid, but he played 40 games for Philadelphia 76ers. He should not be in over the Kemba Mutombo. All-time Phoenix Suns team. Steve Nash, Paul Westphal, who I don't know who he is, Sean Marion, Tom Chambers, and Mari Stoudemire. Why is Dennis Johnson rated higher for the Suns than the Supersonics? I know his stats were a tiny bit better, but he won a Finals MVP for the Supersonics. He should definitely be higher. Them ratings should be switched around. Kevin Johnson, quite good. Jason Kidd, quite good. Connie Hawkins. Unfortunately, no Charles Barkley. None for the Sixers, none for the Suns. All-time Blazers team, no Brandon Roy, unfortunately. All-time Sacramento Kings now, Oscar Robertson, Mitch Richmond, Page, Chris Webber, Jerry Lucas. That team is going to shoot the absolute lights out, especially, and then they've got Tiny Archibald, DeMarcus Cousins. This is a good bench. Yeah, this team is going to be quite good. So now we've got the San Antonio Spurs team. Everyone in the comments on this Facebook post is saying that Tony Parker shouldn't be a 94 overall. He should be lower. Do you guys not know that he was one Ray Allen jump shot away from having 2 Finals MVPs and 5 NBA championships? If anything, Tony Parker should be rated higher. I think equal to what Chris Paul was rated for the New Orleans Pelicans. I think a 96 overall with Steve Nash, with Chris Paul. I think that's where Tony Parker deserves to be. George Gervin, great at the 2. Kawhi at the 3, 94. Tim Duncan, Dave Robinson, Manu Ginobili, 6-man, 93 overall. This team is really good. This team is really underrated, especially because they got Bruce Bowen, the defender, 86 overall off the bench. The all-time Raptors team isn't great, to be honest. We got a pre-prime Tracy McGrady, an 80 overall Terrence Ross off the bench, and that's about it. Jose Calderon, who doesn't ever play well in 2K. We got Kyle Lowry at the 1, DeMar at the 2, should be a little bit higher than 89. We have got Vince at the 3. Chris Bosh should not be higher for the Raptors and the Heat. Like, the improvements he made to his game for the Heat were incredible. I know he sacrificed his stats for the team, but he became a better shooter and a better defender. And why isn't Andrea Bargnani in this team? I know he wasn't the good #1 overall pick, but he averaged like 20 a game for a couple of years for the Raptors. He should be in over like the bottom 4 players. And now just the GOAT team. This team, the Celtics, the Bulls, and my underrated team, the Spurs, are probably the best in this game. And then you look at the bench, 6-man, 96 overall Baylor. Then there's Big Game James, then George Mikan, Will Chamberlain, Pau Gasol, Gail Goodrich. The only player I think maybe should be in this squad is Meta World Peace, Ron Artest, Panda's friend, whatever he wants to be called now. But I wouldn't take Derek Fisher off this team. I think this is as close to a perfect squad as possible. Kobe, debatably a 99. If Larry Bird's not a 99, I don't think Kobe should be a 99. But yeah, let's go to the next team, the Utah Jazz. John Stockton, 97 overall. That's a fine rating for him. Pete Maravich, 95. That's fine. 97. Karl Malone. I'm good with that. Darren Williams should be higher than 89. Straight up. Darren Williams and Chris Paul were the 2 best point guards in the NBA. A lot of people actually thought Darren Williams was better than Chris Paul. But Chris Paul has a card to 96 compared to an 89 from Darren Williams. Like, no. There shouldn't be 7 ratings between them. You might be saying, oh, Chris Paul did this, he did that. Chris Paul never played in the Western Conference Final. Darren Williams did in 2007 with the Utah Jazz. So yeah, Darren Williams should definitely be. I'm not gonna say he should be Chris Paul 96 overall, but 94 overall is what he should be, definitely. And then a lot of their current players, not really that relevant. Paul Millsap should not be that high for the Utah Jazz. But now we've got the Washington Wizards, the last team on the list. John Wall, Earl Monroe, Bernard King, Elvin Hayes, Wes Unseld. Wes Unseld is tiny, so you won't be playing him much. And then they've got the 2 7'7" guys. So anyway, that's the video. Hopefully this is under 10 minutes or just over 10 minutes. I can guarantee you it's about 20 minutes of recording. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.